reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkland Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job on the coverage sheet. They bring him down at the 16. first crack on offense today. So here we are at the semifinal stage. The final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams that are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that, who can endure this pressure, is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. And he drops it. Leave it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do it very good.
Oh, he breaks free, still going. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The Cornhuskers will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. A deep shot to the right. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Huskers will send the punt team onto the field. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. The kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. The Bearcats offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Grabbed by the receiver. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's 1st down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Caught behind the line. It's Jamanio. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the Bearcats bring their punt team onto the field. We'll call for the fair catch here. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Tailback takes the handoff again. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Bringing pressure. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
You just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Scanning the field, it's Banks. He's looking deep down the middle. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Short throw complete to the tight end. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Play action here on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Now we run a draw play. Bites off a defender. Refuses to be stopped. Crosses the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. Takes off in a bootleg. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And tackled there by the defense.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
Looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Huskers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Back to throw. It's Spanks. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go.
He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll test the right side here. Who's going to lose yards? The defense makes a play to end the 1st. Well, Nebraska has the lead here. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the line. The Bearcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He escapes the pocket. Look out. Room to run here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
A quick throw out left, complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Throwing off play action. On the move now. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Bearcats, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The receiver makes the grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and short. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. To the air, it's Banks. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Bearcats come to the line to run the hurry-up. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Ortega. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. He finds some space. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And the return brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. We're going to throw the football. The pass rush closing in.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And now the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Dropping back, it's Banks. Looking for a man deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the 1st down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play. And now we got 4th down.
4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Looks like the Bearcats pick up enough yards to move the sticks. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got the first and still going. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And the Bearcats with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. The freshman with a little too much air under that one. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Scanning the field. It's Banks. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Running back has it on the screen now. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Let's it fly to the wideout. finds a man open on the right side downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or... It is intercepted! Look out, he's in the clear!
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. This one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge game. They moved the ball in a good position, but now it's third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. What a kick. It's good from 55. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. He'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Banks. He escapes the pocket. He makes the grab. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation, they've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. We're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
They're going to run it here. Fighting off the defender. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Second down play coming up. It's a bootleg looking to throw. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. The Cornhuskers line it up with first and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They stop him right at the 24. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First down here for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Hooker, Nebraska has the lead here. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Movement here from the tight end. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes a quick grab. No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing just looking for daylight.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Puts the defender into the spin cycle and breaks free. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The Huskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Pounding away with the run game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. QB keeper all the way. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start...
Touchdown, Huskers. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's a good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Dropping back, it's Banks. It's caught on the crossing pattern. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass complete on a crosser. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. A new set of downs after that completion. The pocket breaking down. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Shamania. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the +43.